All right, so paying attention to the podcast, that's called Crossing Path 8UJA509 is group stalking with the LA Sheriff's Department, who is group stalking, as I document on podcast, on the opposite side of the freeway. And they do so repeating the conduct as I document them, as I speak of what Satan is doing. That's what you have the San Diego Sheriff's Department doing under the fake sun. That's not police department at 1 p.m. like I documented. You have the San Diego Sheriff's Department crossing path the state, engaging in group stalking under the fake sun. In the same way, the demons that are the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department engaged in state surveillance with the people of the state. 8YKR 923, federal prison for group stalking with the LA Sheriff's Department that crosses path on the opposite side of the freeway. This is how the entity engages in what is terrorism, group stalking you with the people who go to federal prison, while this is what an apartment complex was doing for 24 hours a day. That's Alvarado Gardens with the LAPD and the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. 8YKR 923 is going to federal prison just like every demon that lived at that apartment complex, Alvarado Gardens. Not different, the same criminal system in a specific environment, because this is not directly over the top of my head at what is 4345 Mission Bay Drive in San Diego. Contrary to what I captured, the same demons who are stalking on the freeway, the same demon possession, in other words, that characterizes the pattern of conduct of federal group stalking and monitoring. The fake sun remains over the parking garage at Fairfield by Marriott yesterday at this time, where impossible light activity was underneath and inside of that parking garage, and the people of the state were driving in and out of that parking garage, replete with children in tow, while they were engaging in surveillance. And while they do so with the entity that stalks in helicopters, people like 8YKR 923 are going to federal prison, while they do so with demons that are representing the state, engaging in the pattern of conduct designed to terrorize while conspiring to murder and kidnap. That is your group stalking with the state, that the people of the state are engaging in what is trying to bully together. The bullies are going to federal prison, so you can be rough and tough in federal prison, because that's where they're going. 8YKR 923 under the fake sun that's not over Fairfield by Marriott in San Diego, while LA Sheriff's Department is crossing path, while the Los Angeles airport is hovering over the 405 freeway, as I document on my podcast. That's what you're going to reference. It's 2:57 p.m. and I'm referencing LA airport is hovering over the 405 freeway in relevant position in front of me, and they were hovering with two commercial airline planes. Those are demons that are pacing, and this is a whole bunch of demons who are pacing as well in the remarkable environment. It's not the natural environment, and that's how you're recognizing a demon who's engaging in what is significant in the engineered light. It's called crossing path. It's monitoring. 8JTR012. The sex offenders make up the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, the Los Angeles Police Department, and a sex offender such as 8YKR 923. He or she is not acting independently. They are all sex offenders. They're all group stalking together. But I'm documenting this one that's in front of me, while the entity engages in what is group stalking by the state directly. DMMC14 is the same. All right, they're doing so, and the entity is subject to federal prison while you're engaging. It's not different. It's not distinct from being in my hotel room and the demons that are stalking in the hotel rooms around, the demons who are in the parking lot, going to federal prison while the entity engages in stalking in helicopter. This is the criminal conduct by the state that relies on the criminal conduct, the unintelligent demons who are the people of the state, who do nothing other than sexually violate and harass as a bunch of demons who are stalking and pacing all around you. And they're doing it on behalf of the demons who are the LA Sheriff's Department, the LA Police Department, demons who are making up airports where they're group stalking. So these unintelligent minions are just going to go to federal prison. That's how you're going to handle that. You're also going to deport them. They're going to be separated from the minor children that they have custody of. They're going to have a federal prosecution with regard to the criminal record of a terrorist in the state. And then you're dealing with the state that's engaging in the system directly, relying on their criminal engagement in the pattern of conduct. That makes up, again, sex offenders that call themselves a sheriff's department, call themselves a police department, call themselves a fire department, call themselves what is lawfully using helicopters. I don't think so. They're engaging in stalking. They're doing so using helicopters, the incredible method of stalking with demons such as 9HZS498, and they're going to federal prison. They're group stalking with LA Sheriff's Department, and engineer light moves all across just like that. 9GRY723. Crossing path, they're all group stalking with LA Sheriff's Department. 9GRY723, 5UDO033, 8GFR528, 9FZS618. Okay, and they're doing so while the entity's keeping a stationary light source over San Diego, Fairfield by Marriott. I'm at the Washington Boulevard, Venice Boulevard, exit 52 on the 405 North Freeway. This is where I'm at. That's speaking to demons, and demons engaging in what is terrorism, engaging in federal stalking, engaging in sexual violence, which is going affiliated with the state that's group stalking on the opposite side of the freeway. Engaging in group stalking with LA Sheriff's Department, they're all going to federal prison, the license plate that I just recited. Okay? It's currently Santa Monica Airport's engaged in the P.O.C. Relevant positioning is what's being exposed. Santa Monica Airport is engaged in terrorism right now. Again, where I'm driving is where the environment remains, where the demons are acting in sync with the state that's crossing path, group stalking with the rest of the demons, okay, on the opposite side of the freeway. That's the pattern of conduct. All right, and so they're doing it on the 405 freeway, which is juxtaposed with the parking garage at 4345 Mission Bay. All the employees at Fairfield by Marriott are going to federal prison. The employees that I documented, the demons that are staying at that hotel are going to federal prison. The demons who I documented engaging in stalking in the path, criminal facilitation, light activity creation while the fake sun is remaining over that hotel, while the entity kept that fake sun through the window of that hotel, room number 359, that is not seen over the parking lot at this time while I'm in LA on the 405 freeway. That's how you know what's wrong with the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. You know what's wrong with the Los Angeles Police Department. You saw them stalking and terrorizing with the people every day in helicopters. That entire apartment complex is going to federal prison as well. And everybody that engaged in that P.O.C., they're doing it on the freeway now. Every license plate that I just named off, rattled off, that are engaging in real-time impunity, they're going to federal prison, and it's relevant to the enhancement to their federal charges and sentencing. Because while they act with impunity, still engaging in stalking with directed light, while they know that they're being documented as well, they're going to federal prison for even longer. Okay? That the entity is engaged. That's the mental illness by the demon possessed. Okay, the entity that's going to federal prison, and then you're going to federal prison already based on your criminal engagement in the P.O.C. You're talking about what is a corrupt law enforcement agency that is going to be exposed to the world. You never should have been making movies about the Los Angeles Police Department. You never should have been giving them any television shows. They're a bunch of demons. They're engaged in criminal conduct. They are engaged in sacrificing American citizens and kidnapping them with psychopaths like 9MFY331, 9HZS498, 9FZS618. Demons that are pacing. This isn't the slowdown, speeding up of traffic. These demons are repeatedly pacing, crossing path. 9GRY723, and every single last one of them molesting and engineering with engineering light as they cross path under the fake sun, and that's how you know that it's occurring. The engineered light that was in the parking garage is what's coexisting with their driving by. That's a demon. Okay. Ashy elbows and everything. And if they're not a natural born citizen, deport them. 4UJ8317. It's currently again 3:02 p.m. 7DZE320. Impossible light activity, and that's because I moved in a new manner. All right, demons don't have to look at you while they're crossing path. And this is not over the parking garage in San Diego, California. That's a recognition of a demon, a psychopath. Okay, who doesn't have to look at you while the demonic occurs inside of your car. That's not the sun that they're under. And they group stalk with LA Sheriff's Department and LA Police Department, which is the basis of federal prison. Okay, it is currently again 3:02 p.m. That's P.O.C.